who's come to listen to our story today. This is Simon the Sloth. Let me give the boys and girls a wave. He's come from the zoo as well, and he's come to listen to our story because it's a funny one today. Come and sit up there, Simon. There you go. It's all about a little boy who's a zookeeper, but there's a part of the job that he doesn't really like, because in his job he has to clean up all the poo in the zoo. And this story is called Poo in the Zoo. A big pile of poo there, isn't there? And it's written by Steve Smallman and Ada Gray. Poo in the zoo. All those poor zoo animals have to poo and someone has to clear it up. This little boy doesn't like it being his job at all. Little Bob McGrew was a keeper at the zoo. Looking after animals was what he loved to do. But it wasn't always fun, because Bob was the one who had to push a cart around and shovel up the... What do you think it's going to say? Shovel up the poo. There was tiger poo, lion poo, prickly porcupine poo, plummeting giraffe poop that landed with a splat, dollops of gnu poo, bouncy kangaroo poo, a trail of drippy droppings from a fat wombat. All those different animals with all their different size poos. So I suppose the big animals will do great big poo because they will eat lots and lots and lots of food. Flying bits of bat poo. Crikey, whose is that poo? A pongy pat of panda poo, steaming on the sand. And Monkey always threw his as fast as he could do his, so no one had a clue where his poo might land. Oh my goodness. They're all running away. Bob felt dizzy. He was far too busy with big jobs and little jobs all around the place. Then he slipped on a banana while mucking out iguana, and it ran off with a very greedy grin upon its face. So there is iguana down there, and iguana is escaping from his enclosure and running off around the zoo. Oh no, I hope they can catch him. The lizard caused hysteria inside the cafeteria, climbing on the counters, eating everything he saw. 11 lime lollies, all the cakes from off the trolleys, a pepperoni pizza, and then sandwiches galore. Oh no, look, he's got into the cafe. Quick, try to catch him. Iguana's bulgy belly started wobbling like a jelly. Oh, he groaned, I don't think I could eat another bite. Then his greedy little eyes saw some sparkly fireflies, so he gobbled them up too, because he fancied something light. Oh, goodness me. Iguana said, uh-oh, as his bottom began to glow. He pulled a funny face and plopped a poop upon the floor. But Iguana's jaw soon dropped when he saw the poop he'd plopped, and he ran back to his cage where Bob was waiting by the door. Oh my goodness, that doesn't look like a normal poo, does it? It's glowing. What's going on? Bob turned around and saw something glowing on the floor. A poo that shone so brightly it was lighting up his face. No creature in this zoo has ever done a glowing poo, he whispered to himself. It must have come from outer space. everybody knew about the new poo in the zoo, and people flocked to see the interplanetary poop. Then a man in a cravat and a sparkly blue top hat said, "Hello there, Mr. Zookeeper. My name is Hector Gloop." There he comes. I wonder where he's come from. Nobody can believe that poo. "I'm like you," said Hector. "I'm another poo collector. I collect exotic poo-poos. I've got quite a big selection. I want the world to see how amazing poo can be. Please climb aboard my poo museum. I'll show you my collection." Now, a museum is a place where you go to look at interesting things. You have all sorts of museums, but I've never ever seen a poo museum. Would you like to go there? I wouldn't. "I've got a pile of Yeti poo and some that's like spaghetti poo. A smoking pile of dragon poo. They're very hard to find. A mammoth poo in ice. Oh, and this one's very nice. It's a massive pile of poo-poo from a dinosaur's behind. I've got huge poos, tiny poos, crusty poos and shiny poos. Every kind of poo-poo you could ever wish to see. Well, I've got some dodo poo-poo, but not glowing poo like you do. Oh, I simply've got to have it. Will you sell your poo to me?" And there they all are. Look, all those poos in jars. So Bob sold the poop to a happy Hector Gloop, and he spent all the money on a robot pooper scooper. Well, it whizzes round the zoo and it picks up all the poo, and for Bob and all his animals, life is super duper. So he doesn't have to collect any of the poo anymore because he's got that special robot to do it all for him. So he looks very happy there, relaxing on that lion. And that's the end. So it was a happy end for the little boy in our story. What a lot of different kinds of poo. Well, I never. Well, maybe when our zoo is back open again and we can go to visit, you could look out and see how many different kinds of poo you can spot, as well as the animals. Did you enjoy that? You did. Oh, he said sloth poo isn't very big at all. Yes, I know. Okay. Right, well, give the boys and girls a wave. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.